Yeah, hey Corey. I know coaches have been praising your play, and they said you're actually understanding the whole defense and picked everything up really quick despite the shutdown. So that's what I want to ask you about. Like, how were we able to pick things up? I mean, it's not easy doing that transition from high school to college. How did you pick up the defense so quickly? And they say you can line everyone up, where everyone's supposed to be. Like, how'd you get all that despite the shutdown and the limited amount of time?
Well, my high school I came from, my coaches in high school, Coach Cross and Coach John Kay, they helped me a lot, with the mind of the game, just playing off my ability to plan, with my mind as well, and coming in to college, coming in early at that, and then the COVID jumped on us, and they kind of slowed everything down. But then Coach Baker and Coach Zuck, they helped me a lot with the defense. So when I came in, I was getting a lot of mental reps behind Bradley Jennings, and it was easy. Defense is really simple. Coach Diaz broke it down to me too. And it was simple. I just fell in line.
Awesome. Next up, we have David Feronis from the Sun Sentinel. David, go ahead.
Hey, Corey. Just a few weeks ago, we were talking to you about, just getting your first few college reps, first tackle, late in the game, kind of at the end against Florida State in a blowout. And then you get thrown right into the fire against #1 Clemson after a bye week. I mean, what was that like for you? Those 2 weeks leading up to that game, how did you find out you were going to be getting really meaningful snaps deep in the thick of a game against the #1 team in the country?
Well, I take reps every week. Like it's the #1 team in the country. They put me in, they throw me in practice every week. So, I mean, when he threw me in, I was surprised, but I didn't panic. And I just trusted my coaching, trusted what I did in practice. And it was no pressure. And then our scout team is phenomenal. Our scout team gives us a great look every week. So, I mean, it wasn't no pressure at all.
Okay, and you're saying you found out right there on the sideline at Clemson that you were going in, that, or were you given a heads up that you would?
Right, I did. But like I said, Coach Baker treats me every week since UAB week like I was going in, like I'm going to go in, and I just prepare every week, and I take reps, a lot of reps. So I mean, it wasn't a big shocker, but it was a shocker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thanks.
No problem.
Awesome. Next up, we have Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Corey, obviously you were a big guy already coming in as a true freshman. So physically, I don't know how much your body had to change, but I'm curious how much it has changed from when you first got to Miami. And obviously the pandemic made things difficult. But, physically, how do you feel out there playing as a true freshman, hitting, filling gaps, all that kind of stuff?
Man, I guess you haven't heard of a guy called David 50, man. He gets us right. He gets us prepared. So physically, that wasn't no problem at all. We in the weight room, 5:45 lifting. So that's not an issue at all. The main thing was just getting the playbook down and getting reps, getting mental reps, and everything else fell in line. But our strength program is amazing.
I'm curious, did you lose weight? Did you trim body fat? I'm just curious how your body changed from when you got in, as January or whatever.
I lost weight. I came off my knee surgery, so I gained weight when I had surgery, and I was in my brace. And I gained weight, and I lost I want to say 20 pounds, something like that. And I lost a lot of body percent, fat on my body. I lost a lot of fat on my body, and other than that, yeah, he just gets me right, man. And Kyle, our nutritionist, he gets me right too as far as what to eat and what not to eat.
Thank you.
Awesome. Next up, we have David Lake from Inside the U. David, go ahead.
Yeah, Corey, wanted to ask you if there's any particular linebacker in college or the NFL that you like studying, maybe you feel like you have a similar skill set to?
Yes, I study Bobby Wagner, Devin White, guys in the league. And, in college, Bradley Jennings, he's a very smart, intelligent guy. He's an instinct guy. He shows me ins and outs of defense. So, it's right in front of me. But as far as in the league, I just study Bobby Wagner and Devin White.
All right, Corey, our last question for you comes from Daryl Streeter of Footballville. Daryl, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, Corey, what's going on? So we covered Sam Brooks since he's played youth football. Tell us, how is it to play next to Sam Brooks? How is he on the field?
I'm sorry, Daryl. I can barely hear you. Can you repeat yourself one more time?
We've covered Sam Brooks since he was playing youth football at Liberty City. How is it playing next to Sam Brooks when he's on the field?
Oh, it feels good, man. Sam's a great guy. He communicates a lot. You know, he's an instinctual guy, and we just got a good feel for each other when we out there. You know, knowing which gap we're going to be in. We just got a great feel for each other. But the whole linebacker room, you know, we got a great feel for each other when anyone's in. But I mean, when me and Sam are in, it's just a great feel. I know he's going to be in the B gap, and I'll be in the. It's just I just feel him. You know, I know where he's at. He knows where I'm at. So yeah, he's a great guy. He communicates a lot. Yeah.
Actually, Corey, we have one more for you from Susan Miller-Degnan of the Miami Herald. Susan, go ahead.
Hey, Corey.
How you doing?
Hi. How the defensive line helps you guys? What you learn from them, and how do they help you during a game?
Oh, they help us a lot, man. They stay in their gaps, you know, the discipline. I think they don't get enough credit, you know, for holding down the guards and freeing up our gaps for us to let us spike our gaps, you know, man. Jared Harrison Hunt, Quincy, Nestor, all those guys, Jalen, they do a phenomenal job on doing their job, staying in their gaps, discipline, and just let us, you know, play, spike our gaps and do what we do.
Gotcha. Hey, Quincy, this is his first year here.
Right.
Anything you can say about him since he's come?
Yeah, well, everyone knows Quincy is a great player on the field. You know, that's no shocker. But the biggest thing, man, he's a great player. He's a great person. I mean, great person off the field, man. Great leader, great guy. You know, I give huge kudos to him. You know, he's not cocky, very humble guy. You'll be surprised. So I give huge kudos to Quincy.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks a lot for taking the time to talk with us, and good luck the rest of the week in practice.
Thank you, guys.